These are messages that need to come to light right now. You might be experiencing some heaviness, some darkness at this time, and we are here to bring the light back in, take away from the heaviness. You might be more prone to your lighter side, like a light, kind of airy space kind of vibe. Like, you probably really like to look up at the sky. You enjoy just the above. You might have experience with the underworld, like underwater, like feelings of drowning, feelings of just being overtaken by the depths of you. So you always look to the sky because you know that in the times when you feel like you might be drowning, you can always look up. So first, wisdom is something that you are learning at this time. You're learning how to transform your experiences into wisdom. You know that wisdom doesn't just come with age, it comes with introspection and reflection on what you've been through and how the experiences have shaped you and what your strengths and weaknesses are based on what you've gone through. So you're someone who's probably gone through a lot of deep emotions and reflection on these emotions. You're probably very in tune with the side of you that is probably not as easily revealed to others. You probably have a great understanding of your inner workings, even if you don't really share these inner thoughts and feelings with the people around you. You also might be someone who uses discernment to reveal things about you. You don't just reveal things about you to anyone who asks. You really factor in whether or not this person is going to be somebody who you can trust with your feelings. You might have in the past had trusted others with your feelings a lot and might have given out a lot more than you received, and you probably got hurt in this process, and this could have closed you off to some degree. You might have not wanted to share your feelings as deeply with others, and you probably have trust issues, or you're working through your trust issues, but you know that there are people in this world who you can truly trust with their inner feelings, and you are starting to cultivate these relationships and find these people in your life, or realize the people in your life who you actually can trust with these emotions, and you are not afraid to share these emotions with those who your discernment tells you are good investments for your emotions, because not everybody should really know what you've taken the time to work through. Like, it being vulnerable is definitely a skill set that is necessary, but you don't want to just be vulnerable with every and anybody, because a lot of people actively use your vulnerability to their advantage. Like, they might see your vulnerabilities for weakness and not appreciate the strength that it takes to actually share these parts of yourself with others. Right now, you are probably celebrating the creativity that's within you, and specifically the creative energy that comes from femininity. You are somebody who embraces balance. You really look at your femininity as an integral part of you, but also your masculinity is just as equal as a force within you, and you feel that being able to balance these two is what will bring you a sense of fulfillment. You really take pride in being a version of you that is well balanced and harmonious, and you believe that masculine and feminine energy is within all, and when you're able to find the right balance for you between these energies is when you're able to show up more authentically as yourself. So I'm feeling like your chakras are something that you really need to balance at this time. Your third eye, which is like your connection with the other realm, like the spirit realm, is very open. Like that is probably your most open chakra, and this, without being grounded, this can lead to hallucinations or just like feeling out of touch with the physical realm. And by grounding yourself more in the physical, you can alleviate the stress of feeling like you're not of this world. You are a physical being here for an experience, and you're here to go through this experience to the fullest. You might be thinking, oh, why can't I just skip through this experience and get back to my original form as a formless being? But you came here for a reason, and even though it's hard to be a human, it's hard to go through your daily life and face the responsibilities of the physical world, the bills, the heartache, the relationships. It's difficult, and I feel like you are coming to terms with how difficult just truly being alive is, and you really want to find a way to change your perspective of this narrative. You don't really want each day to be a struggle to be alive. Like, you want to find the joy and the fulfillment of living each day. You want to be happy to wake up. You're coming into a point of your life where you will wake up and find yourself smiling, ready and excited for a new day. You're looking forward to being awake. You enjoy each moment that you have on this earth to continue to progress and find yourself in all the chaos that surrounds you. You know that you could call upon your guardians, the higher power in your life, to show you grace and teach you what self-compassion looks like. You know that you are so protected. You are divinely protected, and it's just like, you know that you are here to make a difference. Your presence alone changes people. You are a catalyst for change, and you're so needed. You're so worthy and needed on this earth. You don't even understand how you touch the people around you just with your smile alone. Your smile alone is a testimony that you are a survivor. You definitely work through challenges to the best of your ability, and you do your best to show up as the version of yourself that you are becoming. You definitely are someone who uses their emotions to channel, like, it's like you feel so deeply through the experiences that you've been through that your wisdom can be used for other people's journeys. Like when you are able to speak on what you've been through, people are astonished, and they gain so much strength from the way that you wholeheartedly express yourself. You definitely are someone who probably does not express themselves that often, but when you do, your expression touches other people's hearts. Like you are somebody who, when you share, it's felt. Your stories are felt. They touch others. They really penetrate through the facade that a lot of people walk around with. A lot of people have a mask on, and they don't really let the realness of life, the pain and the suffering that comes with all the shit that we experience and go through, they don't let that be a part of their daily thoughts. Like they probably don't ponder the evils of life as much as you do, or if they do ponder it, they don't really, they like to brush it off. Like they like to be like, oh no, life is good, like everything's fine, even though if you were to try and pursue a life of balance, you have to look at the good and bad equally and not let either of those be the end all be all, because everything good is a lie. Like there is no such world that could exist. Like there's no utopian where everything's good all the time. And it's not like you have to always be bad all the time, but we have to realize the difference between bad and quiet. Because quiet and bad are not synonymous. It's not synonymous. To be quiet is to ponder. A lot of people would rather fill the silence with words, and it could seem to you sometimes to be meaningless to fill silence with words unless the words are meaningful. You believe in growth. You genuinely want to speak on topics that inspire growth, and the growth that you seek might be more like, I'm thinking less of the physical realm, like what I said before with your third eye being very active. You're probably more focused on growth in the spiritual realm, but also remember that growth in the physical is how you stay balanced. Like if you continue to grow mostly in the spiritual realm instead of in the physical realm, you will become unbalanced because your chakras are not aligned. You need to activate and open your chakras in a sense that all parts of you are equally as developed.